before we turn it over to the ladies and gentlemen of Mark Twain to make their presentation, I'd just like to acknowledge the presence of Mayor Jack Lynch. Hi, Jack. And the Vice Mayor in charge of Vice, Jack Boding. And we have from across the river the Mayor of Sonora, Ron Stern. And the President of the Tuolumne County Chamber of Commerce, George Segarini. George, glad to meet you. Without much to do, this is Mark Twain's. What, Jack? You want to just come up and do this? Okay. Oh, well, come on up, Jack. Thank you.
I wish I knew more about Mark Twain, because if Mark Twain were here at this particular moment, he would have something extremely unusual and entertaining to tell you about. For example, he, believe it or not, gave, and I don't want to bore you too much about Mark Twain, but he came right to this city, so it's important to know a little bit about him. When he was leaving San Francisco after spending almost 5 years in Nevada and California, believe it or not, he had 3 final farewell benefit speeches. The first one, it was his farewell benefit, and it went over so well he decided to have a second one, and then he finally ended up with a third one. But on the second one, he announced, as part of an enticement to a large group like this to come to hear his presentation, he had just come back from Hawaii, at that time called the Sandwich Island, and he announced that as part of his presentation, he was going to give a demonstration of cannibalism as practiced in the Sandwich Islands. Did you ever hear that story about Mark Twain? No. But this was on his billboard announcing it down in San Jose. So everyone was, and you have to pay $1 to come to hear this. So as part of his presentation, he got to the point where he said, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my placards, I announced I'm going to have a demonstration." And he said, "Now, I'd like to have a mother, would you please be willing to step forward and bring your child up here so that I can commence the demonstration of cannibalism as practiced in the Sandwich Island?" And of course, no one stepped forward. He said, "Please, won't someone be willing to step forward with their child?" And of course, just like now, it's silence. And after a while, people realize that they have been drawn into a trick or a little joke by Mark Twain. I don't have anything other than to say thank you very much to Mark Twain, St. Joseph Hospital, for investing in a facility in our community. We're at the crossroads of Calaveras County here on the 4 and the 49, and it's so good and encouraging to see people coming all the way from Sonora to this facility, because it does provide the employers in this region the opportunity for pre-employment physicals, which is so important. But also, when an employee is on the job and something happens and there's an injury, to have a facility where there's qualified professionals to come to. Dr. Coe is the director, and I've met some of the staff, to get that person the proper care and encouragement to get back to work and to continue to work. They also explained that they do have limited service kinds of assignments where a person might not be able to go back to their full-time job, but they're emphasizing to at least return to the daily routine of work and on a limited basis is very important in their recovery. But again, thank you, Mark Twain St. Joseph's, for locating this facility. And it's great to see a good turnout of people that are appreciative of that in our community and throughout throughout the counties on either side of Calaveras. And I think also, it's not mentioned, but I would imagine Bear Valley facility in Alpine should be really approached, and I'm sure you probably have done that. Good. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jack. Excellent as usual. Now I would get back to my microphone here. I'd like to introduce Jack Dillon from Mark Twain St. Joseph's, and Jack is the director, and he has a presentation here.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for attending. We're very excited you're here. We're very excited we're here. I'd like to introduce my staff. We have both staff here from Mark Twain St. Joseph as well as out of Stockton. We have 3 facilities which we serve or primarily treat from, and that is this facility here in Angels Camp. We have one in Manteca, and we have another facility in Stockton. Dr. Coe is our medical director. Diane Margan is our first line supervisor. She's over all 3 of our facilities. Lori Facility is our biller, and she bills for all 3 facilities as well. Yvonne Servo is my right hand, and she's our departmental secretary. Anna Vegas is our operations manager for all 3 facilities. The staff here, Patty Milano is our marketing coordinator over all 3 facilities as well. The staff that's located here at Angels Camp is Gilbert Silva, our physician assistant. Cindy Napoli is our associate. I forgot your last name. Amanda Camboa is our LVN here. And Teresa Aceto is our associate. Again, I know I'm going to get to Kristen. Again, we primarily, all we treat is injuries or work-related injuries. We also do employer services of all kinds. And the people I've introduced here have a wide wealth of knowledge and experience in occupational health. As well as that, we have 2 facilities, 2 major hospitals to back us up with any resource that we could possibly want. And that's Mark Twain St. Joseph and St. Joseph's out of Stockton. I held off on Kristen because I wanted to especially acknowledge Kristen. Kristen is our marketing representative here in Angels Camp. She covers all 3 counties. She is the person that was responsible for putting all this together, getting her invitations out, and she's just done a terrific job here, as well as the rest of the staff. But I just wanted to give you a special recognition. You worked very hard. I'm going to have Kristen, and have I missed anybody? We've got so many up here. I'm going to have Kristen and Patty talk a little bit about what they did when we first got here. As they said, May 5th will be our first anniversary here. We're already working on new blueprints to build a new facility. We don't know a start date yet or when that might occur, but we're getting the other portion of that out of the way. Our association with Mark Twain St. Joseph has been outstanding. They've got a great staff, great administrative staff, their managers. It's just been a wonderful association, and we, again, are really excited to be here.
Well, what a gorgeous day. Isn't it nice to get out of the office and come out and have lunch and just kind of enjoy this beautiful day? I'd like to say thank you. It's been a real privilege and honor to open our clinic here in the Mother Lode area. We have gotten such a warm welcome. All 3 counties, Amador, Tuolumne, and Calaveras County, have been very instrumental in helping us with contacts, giving us personal tours along with Mark Twain Hospital. Nikki from Mark Twain has given us tours around the area. We have Diane Gray, who has given us many tours, and also Bertha Underhill, who has also given us contact information. And not only that, we've had fabulous lunches. I think we ate ourselves from one county to the other, and really helped the economy for a while when we were getting started. But it has been a real special treat, and we're very happy to provide this service to this area. And the warm welcome to receive this service has been awesome as well, because it has been so needed. I'm going to turn this over to Kristen here.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting to have to do this, so sorry. Because of all of the help that we've gotten from everyone, we have signed up close to 200 companies since we've opened, and some of those are Jackson Rancheria with 1,800 employees, and Calaveras County, Black Oak Casino, the City of Angels, Foothill Village, SPI. We're working on doing that. So they're here today. We are working on that. So I'm blanking off the top of my head right here. Long, Save Mart, Ironstone Vineyards. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. But all the school districts. Yes. So we're just trying to expand our business even more. So we appreciate the support, and thank you for coming.
Please enjoy your lunch.
Yeah. Will you please eat? There's lots of
Thank you. That was a very impressive list of new customers. We won't call them victims, I guess. And talking about victims, Larry Cornish, I see over here. And Larry, did you want to say a few words?
Sure. Never lost my word. Good afternoon. Morning. Still morning. I want to thank all of you for coming. Feliciano Hadron, our hospital president, could not be here. He has obligations just like all of us do. But his obligation was that it's his wife's birthday. So you know what he's doing. Anyway, I am just tickled to death about all of the good stuff that occupational health has done up here in Calaveras and Amador and Tuolumne counties. To be quite honest, I never knew that it was going to grow so quick. And, a lot of that goes to Christine and the effort that she's done by getting out into the community. But this is a service that was obviously needed in the Tri-County area. And if I had to guess how many people they have signed up for workers' contracts, I would have guessed maybe 80. To hear that it's now 120 is just phenomenal. And 200. I guess I wasn't listening very well, was I? 200 in less than a year is just amazing. So, way to fill a need, and we're excited to be a partner with St. Joseph's Medical Center on this venture. We look forward to working with Jack and his crew when we perhaps build a new medical center here in the Tri-County area. And I want to thank all of you for coming, and especially for you guys for coming. Thank you.
Well, thank you again for coming, and we're really pleased that you're here, and we really appreciate the fact that you put it in Calaveras County, even though you're supporting all three counties. That was a little thing for George there. But anyway, they're also offering tours today. They'd love to show you off the facility and enjoy the food, and thank you all for coming.
There.